Hi guys, welcome to Trading in Zones. Today, I got an entry on one of the previous candles, and I kind of got out of the trade with a very small 70-80 rupees profit. But now you can see on the Bank Nifty, this particular screen, I've taken one entry. In fact, two lots. I've taken an entry. I'm expecting it to kind of move up. Kind of got up late, otherwise I would have entered much before on the VWAP itself, but now on retrace I've taken an entry. I've kept one more buy near the VWAP. I don't know if that buy will trigger or not, but I'm expecting a move up so that I could show you a short trade as usual on live. um, these are very interesting, guys, because you can see I'm expecting it to retrace and then come down and test the pivot here on the PNF, which you can see bottom second chart from the left of your screen. And then on top, I'm also seeing the Nifty. Though I have not loaded Nifty options yet, I got up late and my screen is still not configured. I'm really sorry for that. But just to quickly show you this trade, I kind of started recording and I got into the trade to show you how you can actually go short on a retrace. So the retrace has got completed and the entries have taken place. I could have entered a little lower, but I kind of jumped onto the trade and I've averaged out. As usual, maybe around 500 600 rupees profit or close to 1000 rupees profit would be a decent profit in a given day. What I keep telling a lot of people is that you don't need to make thousands of rupees every day. If you are able to consistently make about 500 600 or even 1000 rupees every day, in about 20 sessions you'll end up making around 20% on 1 lakh capital. So you don't even need 1 lakh capital to just trade one or two lots and catch about 500 rupees to 600 rupees every day. So even if you are having a small capital of 10,000 rupees, you can easily, by following basics of the market, you can make decent money. So you can now see the trade is already going in our direction. It's breaking through the the retrace is gone. Now the Bank Nifty might come and test the uh, support. You can see I've also drawn the hourly support, which is the thick blue line on the left hand side first chart, which is the Bank Nifty futures chart. I'm expecting Bank Nifty to come down all the way till there, which could be around 31,050 or whatever approximate level. 32,000 might act as a support as well. We can see shorter time frame. There is a pivot on the 5-minute chart on Bank Nifty. I'm referring to the bottom side of the screen. So now I'll try to probably book one lot out so that we have covered a decent amount of profit. So that's out. I kept a limit order and I kind of exited. And I'll also kind of book out because it's coming very close to the pivot, and if there is no strong movement on this particular thing at this point in time, it might move down again. All right, so just a quick trade to show you all that you can book a decent profit out and make decent money from the market. So consistency is very important. Understanding the market direction, understanding what's happening, and understanding how long you want to stay in a particular trade is very important. I got up late, otherwise this would have been a real decent profit because I would have probably entered at 925 or around 930 itself, and I would have easily caught around 30 points plus. But now I had to wait and I had to get it done. So that's a quick fair idea for all of you. Made a decent profit and closed the trade. All right, we'll continue this video in a short while. We'll probably show you some more analysis on the Bank Nifty to show you how this is expected to move through the day. Hang on for a minute. Okay, so here is how Nifty is currently behaving. So just to give you all a quick overview, so you can see it's come and tested the hourly support somewhere over here. I'm expecting it might come a little lower to around 12,090 if the upside resistance comes into play. So when you start looking at this on a shorter time frame, so let's say you want to move to a 15-minute chart, and if you want to see how it is behaving at this point in time, you can see that some amount of reversal has kicked in, but the upside resistance seems to be pretty strong. So the Nifty futures is having a pretty strong resistance at this point, because that is something which is broken. So we need to wait and see if at all the resistance moves up. So maybe above 12,130, 135, or to be safer around 12,140 above. If it holds, then it would be a fair idea for us to go long. Else this might not sustain the short reversal which has happened here, and it might continue to move down. But because of this expected retrace is the reason I kind of got out of my trade, and I kind of entered very very late, so I didn't stay too long on the trade. So give you a fair idea of how Bank Nifty is doing as well. Let me quickly open Bank Nifty December future. All right, so you can see, okay, from one desktop to my Mac, it doesn't seem to have synced up. But anyways, we can see that there is a strong reversal which is kicked in right here at this particular support point. Though I was expecting somewhere around 31,950, as I mentioned, but it's not come down till there. Right, so I was probably expecting till here around 952, but it started reversing right over here. So as it starts coming very close to your demand level, it's always safe to kind of get out of your profits or whatever, because the upside resistance is quite big, and the retrace might take it all the way till 32,100 as well, and then it might start falling. That's how typical volatility works in the market, because you can see when the retrace happens, it goes quite a bit of the next candle. So even if you are calculating about 50% of this particular fall, it might go till there, and then that rejection on that particular candle on the hourly level will give you a confirmation to go short and have a stop loss above that swing, and then you can stay in the trade till it tests the next demand on the hourly candle. So we might see some retraces, and that's the whole reason I got out of the trade right over here. But my expectation is this, and if at all this particular level breaks down, then we can expect it to come and test this particular uh, demand right over here. Okay, so you always watch the price action on a shorter time frame to figure out how it is working, where the rejections are. So maybe a 5 minutes or a 15-minute chart is something which you can observe, and then you can figure out what the supports and resistances are, and how the price is getting respected, and if it falls through the crack, what could be your supports and resistances, and accordingly make your probabilities to take a particular trade. Okay, so that's about it for today. I hope this insight helps you get more trades through the day. I am not going to trade unless I find a decent trend. All right, so that's about it for today, guys. Looks like a top reversal for now on the longer time frame, and if at all there are reversals, then we might see some reversals which is happening on the longer time frame support. So stay safe, stay green, and hope to catch you up again on my next live trade. And also looking up at some stocks in terms of review, I've made some recommendations already on our Discord channel. I'll leave the link above. You can join us if you wish to join, and we'll try to share as many insights as possible through our channel and also through YouTube video. Take care, guys. Have a wonderful week ahead, and see you all on the next video.